Now going to question number 14, we always start with the prompt, which choice completes the text? And when you're being asked which choice completes the text, that's a predictive question, asking you to kind of predict what's going to come next. But if you just summarize the text, one answer will usually match your summary. So let's try that. Many mosquito repellents contain natural components that work by activating multiple odor receptors on mosquitoes' antennae. As the insects develop resistance, new repellents are needed. These researchers found that EBF, molecular component of this flower extract, can repel mosquitoes by activating just one odor receptor, and this receptor, OR31, is present in all mosquito species known to carry diseases. Therefore, the researchers suggest that in developing new repellents, it would be most useful to, I'm imagining it's going to say, activate just one odor receptor, because that's what we saw in the OR31 is present in all mosquito species that carry diseases. So which answer mentions the idea that it's more effective to either approach the OR31 or just one odor receptor? So let's look at the answers. A says, it would be useful to identify molecular components similar to EBF that target the activation of OR31 receptors. Well, that makes sense because we're hearing about EBF having just one odor receptor and being present in all mosquitoes that carry diseases. So it would be useful to identify something similar to that. So we can at least keep this one for now. B says it would be useful to investigate alternative methods for extracting EBF molecules from chrysanthemums. Well, we didn't really hear anything about there being a need for another method to extract the EBF. The text was just talking about how the EBF works so well. C says it would be useful to verify the precise location of those odor receptors on mosquitoes' antenna. And I didn't really see anything here about a need to verify the precise locations of the odor receptors on the antenna. Like I said before, just simply the idea that this particular odor receptor worked better than the others. And D says it would be useful to determine the maximum number of different odor receptors that can be activated by a single molecule. Well, this is kind of the opposite of what we saw because the text said that EBF works because it activates just one odor receptor, not multiple ones. So saying that we want to activate the maximum number of odor receptors is kind of the opposite. We want to go toward less, just that single one that, as the text said, is present in all mosquito species that carry diseases. So we got rid of D, and the answer for 14 is A.